Hey, what is up everybody? It is Nowonshall coming at you with another Star Trek Fleet Command video. Today, this is, well, Duality Arc 4. Servers are down, as you can see. Just to show you, it is the day before. These are images I'm going to be using from they're provided. As you see, this is still my in-game normal stuff right now. And here's a little hint, some idea of something's going to happen somewhere in the game, around somewhere, just around there. But anyways, don't forget to like that subscribe button, that bell notification down below. Remember, below that, hit the see more in the description. Come join my Discord. Under that, there will be a few donation links. We have a PayPal, which is a tiny URL. We have 2 Cashapp and a Venmo link, which are Nowonshall. Remember, this is my main source of income. Anything would greatly be appreciated. Don't forget to join for your 2, 5, 10, or 20 bucks a month to become a member. So, we are going to be coming into Arc 4 Duality, the final of the Arc. So we will be seeing an event store in this Arc. So be excited for an event store. It's going to be a pretty good one, I would think. I don't know exactly what's in it, but I got an idea what we're going to see. But I don't know exactly. But so we're going to be introducing a new ship, 3 new officers. The G4 Uncommon Faction Cloak is going to come to the faction store, so it'll be coming in here. So if you guys didn't have Uncommon G4 ship faction cloak, or cloak for the Uncommon, it'll be here. It'll be listed just like the rest of them. Cool. I wish I had the Quarry cloak, but it probably costs an arm and a leg. But anyways, I digress. We're gonna get some new exo comps, and I'll be going over some of that. Let's see. We have a refit, but it's only G5 related, so I'll say them right now. The Quim Peck gets a cloaking refit, and the Sanctus gets a cloaking refit in this one. That's self-explanatory. It's nothing really big, but let's get into the fun, the information that we are being provided. So I'm going to show you a video of the new ship. Some of y'all can be like, that looks weird, but let's go look at it. Let's go to my desktop. Let me open up the video for you guys. Here we go. So I'm not going to tell you the name until we see the ship. Right there, it's called the Amalgam. It is a I forgot their names already. You'll see it in the description. It's not a normal one. So the Amalgam is going to be a ship that is a rating specific survey ship. It's going to be specific to rating. And as you see right there, takes 0.01% of the defending enemy's cargo ability, ignores your maximum cargo. So let's say they had 1 billion. So like 1 million maybe extra on top of what you have on the cargo. If it's 100 mil, then it goes up. It's an interesting ship. And here's the ship. It is ops locked starting at 31 and up. So that's it. It looks kind of like a ragtag ship. This is the ops 31, the tier 1, requires 100 blueprints. First month is going to be only in-app purchase. Then the following month it'll become open to free to play. So here's the Amalgam coming out of dock. This is one of the most uniquest ships we've ever had in the game. Just to say the least, it is one of the more unique ships we've had. And it's cool, I guess. I like the idea for rating. It looks like it's a... Looks like... Look at that. Look at the wing. Looks like a Katinga wing right there. It's like a pieced together ship of many other ships. That... As you notice, there's the Katinga wing. Then you have the Augur wing right here. Then that looks like the nacelles from the North Star. And this looks like from the Envoy. It's really a piece together ship. Like it was thrown together. It's a random looking ship. Alright, so now let's go take a look at STFC.space. So let me exit that. And let's go look at the first ship right here. Survey ship. It's a rare ship. And as you see, after winning the combat, or after winning a battle, after winning a battle, if the target has more resources than the Amalgam, available cargo, the Amalgam fills up the cargo space and takes 0.1% or 0.01% of the remaining resource ability. It only works as Amalgam is empty cargo, so it can work against bases, and if you are looting other players, let's say OPC in space. As you see there, it goes up as it goes levels. So it starts out 1 and goes all the way to 0.01%. The description of the ship is: the Amalgam is a ship that specializes in extracting large quantities of valuable resources in a record time. It was originally forged by the Packlets for rapid, high-risk scavenging pursuits in warzone and violent space. The design has recently been manufactured by independent engineers in an attempt to create an ideal station rating vessel. So it's a Packlet design, but those are known as the dummies in Star Trek. But anyways, the unique profile of the Amalgam is due to the fusion components of various types of ships found across the quadrant. Elements of the Klingon, Federation, Romulan ship parts are merged and salvaged from various other worlds. The resulting ship that has a heritage based on many of the most influential factions in the galaxy, while remaining distinctly unique. Sorry, I try not to cough on the mic. And then we have Ops 31, 21-day build time, 15 mil titanium, 9,000 dill. Remember, that's without your bonuses, any of that. As you see, it gets quite expensive as it levels up. And after tier 2, you start to need amalgam parts, and I'll explain how you get those down the line. And it goes higher and higher and higher and higher. It's one of the expensive ships in the game. What else you want to look at is going to be its warp range. So it can hit a max of warp 140, but the minimum is 40 starting off. So not bad for level 31, a warp 40 ship. Get a tier 3, tier 4, you can get dark space right away. Cargo size, protected. Cargo size goes from 500k to 800k, all the way 3.3 million at max. That's not including all your cargo buffs, all your stuff like that. And the Amalgam does have a cloak, and it has a rather large cloak. So your base cloak 6 minutes, and if you get to tier 9, it's 9 minutes and 55 seconds. So you can sit there and wait for somebody to go OBC and then snag it, steal it right away. That's crazy. So that's one of the new ships in the game, which is cool. It's awesome. And let's go over its refinery. So let me bring up the first one of the refinery. So here is the refinery, and I'll show you what mobs you have to hit to get to these refineries. But this is a refinery, so you get your amalgam parts through here, and then you get your refinery tokens. So there's gonna be something special in the game once you start refining. And you see you need 2 million in cargo, and then we'll show you the hostile you need to hit. So this is the one thing I was hinting at earlier. So as you see here, here's the hostile. You get it from hitting the hostile, and as you see, it's a supply ship, and it's in Higquar, which, if you guys didn't notice on my screen, I'm looking right at. It's part of the new systems in the game they added for non-faction negatives. And then after through that one, let's not look at that one just yet. Let's go grab. Is that the image I want to look at? No, I want to look at the cargo. So which is this one, which is the cargo. So 9,600 at the beginning. So it's gonna be a little bit of a grind or a chore at the beginning for it, but once you hit it, you start doing refines. And once you start refining and getting those currencies, as you see here, here is the currencies. So you have a chance of using 1,000, 4,000, or 20,000 of that currency to get either Honor Guard War Shards. As you see here, some new exocomps. So Klingon rep reduction, Fed reduction, Romulan reduction, Klingon plus reputation for each one of those. And then we have skin trackers. This is why they had you trade them in, was for the skin trackers. And people are like, why do you need the skin trackers? Well, they actually added some stuff that we've been wanting, like the TOS skins and some projectiles. So once you get those skin trackers, you can start getting the projectiles. So here's one of them. Here's a TOS one, the Enterprise. Then here's some of the reflective beam projectile, 72 of them. And then we have the position phaser shard. There's another one. Here's USS Constellation skin that the jelly people have been wanting, which is awesome. Then we have the amalgam cloak. So it does get cloak, and this is how you unlock the cloaking for the ship. Then we have the plasma bolt blast shard, which is something that people are looking for. I think that's a 1%. And then we start to look at stuff like these are your guaranteed consumables you get through it. So there's your chances of what you get for the exocomp, Vidar cargo, cellular cargo. So there are other ones. I'll show you that in a minute. Then we have, come on. Then we have the guarantees on the, okay, that's the one I looked at already. So here's the one right here. So guaranteed wild cards. So if we go back to wild cards, 2020 shards, those are your, on those, guys, and that's just the materials. And then this is the one that I thought was interesting. Here's your Honor Guard Wharf one. So you have a 91% chance to get one shard. 80, see, this thing drops drastically. So one shard, you get a 90% chance. 2 shards, an 8% chance. And yeah, they need to fix those numbers. And then we have some new other new extra comps that are coming in the game. So we have 300% to our cargo capacity, 400% to Stella cargo capacity, which is going to be good. And then we have 9,900 Amalgam plundering. So this can add to your bonus. So you'll be able to get your plundering loot a little faster. So my thoughts on the game, my thoughts on the idea of this. It's quite interesting, the new additions to the game that they're coming out with Amalgam for a rating. So it's going to make rating possible again in the 40 pluses to make it more interesting. When you have those big raids that take you days sometimes to do, or hours and hours, you're going to be able to cut down. Remember, as you're raiding them with this new ship, you're to see your resource pull from these ones dwindle slowly because it goes based off of it. And then we're getting 3 new officers. Duh, I forgot to mention the 3 new officers. That's actually really important. So, let's go look at the new officers. So, we're getting the Duros sisters in the game. The Duros sisters. It's like some of you have figured out. So, let's go look at... here's one of them. Bator. Bader. So, she's is... when on a ship, you use the cloak, and Bator increases the duration of the ship to stay cloaked by another 20%. That's kind of a useless one. Then she has... when she's on the Amalgam... Bator increased the amount of resources obtained from hostile defending or defeated by it, so she's going to help with getting more of the resources. That's awesome. That's 10%, and she goes from 10 to 50%, which is cool. Now let's go look at her sister, Baal, whatever you want to call it. So hers is Click on Valor. Baal increases the ship's weapon damage by 25%. That's cool, but not much. And then down there is her a normal one. Baal increases the armor by 200%. That's kind of cool. Goes from 200 all the way down to 1400. And then our third one is going to be Larasa. So let me type it in here. So right here, adapt as necessary. When on a cloaking ship, which increases the cooldown by 30%, which, meh, that's as a captain ability. Then fear is power. When attacking other players, Larasa increases your opponent's weapon damage by 25%. Or decreases your weapon damage by 20%. Goes from 25 to 70% chance. This is interesting. Might be in another, I don't know, might be another hostile, a good hostile officer if you think about it. 70% chance, getting down to 70%. That might be a third one in there. That's interesting. And that's about it. So we got 3 new officers, a ship. Your G4 uncommon cloaks are coming to the faction store. We got exo comps and advanced are coming out. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this content. Don't forget to like that subscribe button, that bell notification down below. Remember to hit that see more. Come join my Discord. Under that is going to be a donation links. We have a PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. Then under that is a join button. Become a member with either 2, 5, 10, or 20 bucks a month. And don't forget to follow my Twitch. Alright guys, it is Nowonshall signing out. Peace out. Have a wonderful